Shalom, Kahal Yahal Bashem Yahweh Shabbat Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push in the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, this lesson is going to go into a video I saw about more of the same of the PSA, the public service announcement, the duck and cover type thing that happened earlier this week in New York City, about take a shower and watch the news, which is quite funny. All right, so we're going to start at Ezekiel, because, I mean, if you can't see the handwriting on the wall right now, you've been weighed in the balance and come up short. All right, so this is Ezekiel 22. Ezekiel 22 started 17. Refining the furnace. Okay? All right, and you Jakes, this is specifically dealing with you 2/3, and then the rest of the nations. But the men of the Lord, we're going through the fire right now. All right, so everything has a dual meaning. Okay, so we'll just break it down. Okay, so this is Ezekiel 22 and 17. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. Right, that's the pig lead, if you will, to make the coin heavier and less valuable, if you will. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver. Okay, which dross is throwaway. That's it's not a precious metal, if you will. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, because ye all, Salakia, because ye are all become dross, behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it. All right, now this is a metaphor for you dying in that nuclear blast. To melt it, so will I gather you in mine anger and in my fury, okay, and I will leave you there and melt you. All right, because this next, it's a Dabu 7 video going into radiation, okay, and now at the malls they're putting up, hey, watch out for the radiation, right? So they're trying to get America on some sort of wartime footing, which enables you to, enact laws that are on the books. Once you go into a war type fit, once you switch up the laws, if you will. Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath. What is that? That's that nuclear fire. When God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, destroyed the earth the first time, he did it with water and Noah. Okay, well, he's about to do that again, but this time not with water, and that's what a rainbow actually means. He's not going to destroy the earth with water ever again. That's what the rainbow means. This time he's going to do it with fire. And ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof. Right? And ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you. This is a future prophecy. At this time, at the time we're in now, This is a prophecy that is about to come to pass. How? With them nukes. All right. Get one more and we'll watch the video. This is, let's get 2 Peter. And this is more of the same. We bring this out all the time. But hey, we're in that time now. 2 Peter 3. We'll start at 10. The day of the Lord. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt. How? Elements melt. What is that? Radiation. With fervent heat. Radiation. What is heat? Radiation. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Radiation. Okay? Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, melted, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved. There's that word again. Melted. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Radiation. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Let's look at this. Okay. 2 Peter 3 and 12, NIV. As you look forward to the day of God and speed its coming, the day will bring about destruction of the heavens by fire, and the elements will melt. Okay? That's not the one I want. Dissolved. Dissolved. Seeing that all these things shall be dissolved. Okay? Destroyed. NLT. Destroyed, dissolved, destroyed. All these things will be dissolved, 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 destroyed, 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 dissolved, destroyed, dissolved. Right? Destroyed, destroyed, destroyed. NET, Bible. Since all these things are to melt away, dissolve, melt away in this manner. Okay? What happens to your skin if you get too close to the fire? What happened to the wicked witch? Now, the water that was thrown upon her represents the word. Okay? And it melted her ass. Okay? Dissolution. Dissolved, destroyed, all right? So that's the point. Now let's watch this. All right, radiation emergencies. What should I do? Okay? This is what? It's a warning sign put up in New Jersey Mall just after NYC. Now, see, this isn't the same thing as the commercial or the video. This is a sign saying the same thing, but hey, while you're out shopping for your new fresh pair of J's, right, with no care in the world, just remember that at any moment you could be melted. Okay, duck and cover, nigga. Tuck and roll, wussy. Okay? That's basically what they say. Get under the desk, nigga. It's coming. All right? Tuck and roll, wussy. Okay, Dabu 7, July 15th, which is yesterday, I think. Today the 15th? Yeah, today's the 15th. A nuclear radiation warning sign was put up in Menlo Park Mall in Edison, New Jersey, just after NYC warned about it. be ready for just about anything at this point. Let's listen to old Dabu break this. Dabu 7.
This is Dabu 7. A heads up for folks in New Jersey and New York. If you missed it initially, NYC put out a PSA warning about nuclear fallout and radiation.
Nuclear what? Nuclear. Fallout is matter. Okay? Radiated waste particles falling like ash on your ass, right? And it's still radioactive. And getting there, you got to go take that shower and watch the news. Okay? So this is the time that we're in right now. They're putting this up right now in your face. Why? Because the prophecies are coming to pass. All right?
And what to do in case of such an event. That raised a lot of eyebrows and had people wondering why all of a sudden at this particular time is this happening. So
because, nigga, what's going on over there? Vlad is mad as hell. Keep giving weapons to Ukraine under the guise of they're fighting the war, and then giving intel and targeting strategic targets in Russia. What the hell do you think Vlad is going to do? All right? You're bringing this. And if you go back to what Joel Skousen said, that they're trying to get China and Russia to do a first strike so that they can implement their plan of after it's all said and done, they come out of the bunkers and then control things with space-based weapons. That's what he said. Might need to do a follow-up on that because that's very important.
Happening. So now a new sign up in this Menlo Park Mall in Edison, New Jersey. And as the person that posted this says, they say it's so bizarre to have a radiation emergency information posting on the door while shopping at the mall.
Welcome to the 21st century. 2022, nigga. This is what the rest of your time on the earth before your ass gets melted is this. Okay? We're in the time of war. We're in the time of radiation. We're in the time of nuclear missiles. Okay? Dirty bombs, nigga. They're going to drop a dirty bomb on New York. Drop the bomb on NYC. Remember that tune?
It says the bottom says, stay tuned for more information. Any thoughts on this? Are you seeing anything similar out there in your neck of the woods? If so, where are you at? It will be interesting to note if this pops up more, if it's also on the East Coast, what is going on here? Some could say it's just precautionary and keep on pushing, but when I see two big areas putting out nuclear or radiation warnings like this, when we've never ever seen them before, something to pay attention to.
And Vlad said, my first target is going to be London. All right. If in England the first target is London, where's the first target in Babylon? Okay. It's going to be NYC.
If you've got more information, let me know. Dabu7@yahoo.com. You tag me on Twitter as well. Hit that subscribe button for more.
All right, enough, Salakia. Radiation. All right, let's get a few more precepts. This is trying to make it quick. This is let's get Isaiah. Isaiah 34 and 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. That's your mushroom cloud. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling from the fig tree in that arch. the ground. Okay, a wafting. All right. Yeah. The heavens rolled together as a scroll. That's your mushroom clip. All right. From that nuke. All right. What nuke? This nuke. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Okay? All right? And ain't gonna be nothing left. See? Oh, yeah, just duck and cover. Tuck and roll, wussy. It'll be all right when the smoke clears. Now, jump down to 10. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. The smoke ain't gonna clear. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. What? Babylon the Great. None shall pass through it forever and ever. You ain't gonna get up, take a shower, and watch the news, nigga. No. All right. This is Micah 1. Micah 1 and 4. And the mountains shall be molten under him, and the valleys shall be cleft as wax before the fire, and as the waters that are poured down a steep place. Molten, melted. Split apart. Melt. The mountains melt beneath his feet. Melt. Okay, molten. The mountains will melt under him. All right. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. Let's get Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24:19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved, melted. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it. And it shall fall. What shall fall? Babylon the Great, and not rise again. Okay. Let's get Revelation, then we'll get Zechariah. Then we'll close. Revelation 11, 13. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, reeling to and fro like a drunkard. The 10th part of the city fell, Babylon the Great, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. Everybody that wasn't beamed up. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. All right. Hey, we're in that time. We're in the time of great nukes. Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, melted. Their eyes shall melt, consume away in their holes, melted. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, melted. All right? So what do you do? Revelation 18:4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people." You got to pray that you get beamed up. Come out of my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Okay? There it is. Jump down to 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. What plagues? Zechariah 14:12. Eyes shall consume away, tongue shall consume away. Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. We're in that time, y'all. What time this time? Okay. Drop the bomb on New York City. See if the record comes up. Is there a record? Look at this. 3 days ago, PSA shows 4 days. Surviving. Look at that. I'm looking for a record that goes back to the 70s. And this is all we see. 2 days ago. 3 days ago. Look at this. I type in the name of a song going back to the 1970s. And this is what I've never seen this. 3 days, 4 days, 2 days, 3 days. Okay, 5 years. 4 years. There we go. 2 days. Brand Nubian dropped the bomb. Let's see. Dropped a bomb. 3 days prepping. Is it true? Rumors of war. I don't see the record. Dropped the bomb on me. Super freak. Duck and cover. Look at that. Bert the Turtle. Scotty D. Well, I'm not going to find it. Maybe I'll search it out later. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect are edified. You brothers and few sisters. With that, we're going to say shalom.